Welcome to Defense Web TV, covering the last defense and security developments in land, air and sea. You are watching the weekly, our recap of the 5 most important defense stories from around the world for the week of June 2 to June 8, 2025. Today we will look at the deployment of the NMESIS missile system by US Marine in the Philippines, the UK potential return to airborne nuclear capability, Algeria's first operational use of the Russian-made S-400 air defense systems, the unveiling of the Royal Navy's new HMS Venturer frigates, and, finally, Hanwha Ocean major presentation at MADEX 2025. During exercise Kamandag 9, the US Marine Corps deploys the NMESIS systems mounted on GLTV vehicles in the Philippines. Designed for naval interdiction, the system enhances aerial denial capabilities in littoral environments as a strategic response to growing tension in the South China Sea.
On May 27, 2025, the United States Marine Corps announced the deployment of the Navy Marine Expeditionary Ship Interdiction System. Mounted on an unmanned Oshkosh Defense Joint Light Tactical Vehicle during exercise Kamandag 9 at NETIDC in San Antonio, Zambales, Philippines. This system was employed to enhance ship interdiction and area denial as part of the maritime key terrain security operation. The exercise also strengthened interoperability with Philippine forces amid rising maritime tensions in the South China Sea. NMESIS integrates the naval strike missile with an unmanned JLTV launcher, creating a mobile, precise coastal defense system with a range of about 185 kilometers. Fully networked, it allows seamless integration with United States and Allied command structures, enhancing multi-domain coordination. Developed under the Marine Corps Force Design 2030, NMESIS has been in progress since the late 2010s to deliver a deployable, resilient anti-ship capability. After a successful live-fire test in 2021, it has undergone extensive Indo-Pacific testing. Its deployment in Kamandag 9 signals growing operational maturity and reinforces United States-Philippine military cooperation. NMESIS represents a major leap over older systems like the Harpoon and stands out from Japan's Type 12 and Norway's NSM batteries, with superior mobility and unmanned launch capability. The JLTV platform ensures agility and compatibility with Allied forces. Ideal for operations in contested coastal zones. Strategically, NMESIS supports the Marine Corps' Expeditionary Advanced Base Operations concept aimed at countering naval power projection in key maritime regions. Its presence in the Philippines strengthens Allied deterrence, particularly around strategic areas, such as the Batanes and Babuyan Islands, and complements regional capabilities like the Philippine BrahMos missile and Japan's evolving defenses. The program remains well-funded, with recent contracts expanding production for units like the 3rd Marine Littoral Regiment. Potential foreign military sales are being explored with the Philippines and Japan. High-profile deployments, such as Kamandag 9, raise the system's visibility to partners seeking advanced coastal defense. The successful fielding of NMESIS during Kamandag 9 confirms its readiness to counter maritime threats in the Indo-Pacific. As regional dynamics shift, NMESIS will be a key component of Allied defense and deterrence strategies across vital maritime domains.
30 years after retiring its airborne nuclear capability, the UK may be preparing to bring it back. Reports suggest London is considering F-35A jets capable of carrying US-made B-61 nuclear bomb, a major shift in nuclear posture. This move is driven by rising threat from Russia.
30 years after retiring its airborne nuclear capability, the United Kingdom is now considering reintroducing it. According to consistent reports, including from the Sunday Times, London is exploring the acquisition of F-35A fighter jets capable of deploying B-61 tactical nuclear bombs. This would represent a significant shift in British nuclear policy, driven by mounting geopolitical threats, particularly from Russia. Since phasing out the WE, 177 bomb and delivery aircraft such as the Buccaneer and Tornado GR-1/1A, the UK's deterrent has relied exclusively on Vanguard-class submarines armed with Trident D5 missiles. This sea-only posture was long viewed as sufficient, influencing similar debates in France. However, with the government now describing the current security climate as a new era of threats, a more diversified deterrent is under consideration. The plan being studied would involve purchasing F-35A Lightning II aircraft, the conventional takeoff variant of Lockheed Martin's fifth-generation fighter, used by several NATO allies for nuclear missions. The F-35A can carry B-61 bombs internally, preserving its stealth characteristics. It features advanced sensors and targeting systems and is capable of precision strike, suppression of enemy air defenses, and interdiction missions. Powered by a Pratt & Whitney F-135 engine, it reaches Mach 1.6 with a combat radius of over 2,200 kilometers. Such a move would bring the United Kingdom closer to the practices of NATO allies like the United States, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, and Belgium, all of which maintain similar capabilities under NATO's nuclear sharing framework. Although the United Kingdom does not formally participate in this arrangement, it hosted US B-61 bombs at RAF Lakenheath until 2008. The base is currently undergoing renovations that may prepare it to house US nuclear weapons again. Currently, the United Kingdom operates only F-35B STOVL jets, designed for use on its aircraft carriers, with about 33 in service out of a planned 138. Acquiring F-35As would mark a significant capability change, as this version is the one certified for B-61 nuclear integration. Adding an airborne nuclear component would provide a more flexible and responsive complement to the United Kingdom's submarine-based deterrent. In short, the United Kingdom is seriously weighing a return to airborne nuclear capability in response to evolving threats, aiming to enhance the flexibility and credibility of its deterrent while aligning more closely with NATO's shared nuclear posture.
During the Al-Sumun 2025 tactical exercise, the Algerian army revealed for the first time the operational use of the Russian-made S-400 Triumph system. Integrated into live scenarios, these advanced surface-to-air missiles systems mark a strategic leap in Algeria's air defense capabilities.
During the Al-Sumun 2025 tactical exercise, the Algerian People's National Army officially demonstrated for the first time the operational deployment of its Russian-made S-400 Triumph surface-to-air missile system. The exercise confirmed both the system's presence and its integration into Algeria's air defense command structure, following earlier indications from satellite imagery and shipping records dating back to 2021. This public confirmation marks a key step in Algeria's long-standing air defense modernization program, which has progressed steadily since the early 2000s. Algeria's Territorial Air Defense Forces, an independent branch since 1988, now operate a layered national network. Over the past 2 decades, Algeria has acquired an extensive mix of modern Russian and Chinese systems, such as the S-300 PMU-2, Buk M2, Tor M2, Pantsir S-1, HQ-9B, as well as upgraded Soviet-era platforms and locally produced portable missiles. The S-400 Triumph, developed by Almaz-Antey, brings a strategic range capability that was previously absent from Algeria's arsenal. Each S-400 regiment can deploy up to 12 launchers, supporting various missile types, including the long-range 40N6E, with a range of 400 kilometers, and mid-range 48N6 and 9M96 variants. The system can simultaneously engage up to 36 targets with 72 missiles in flight and counter a wide array of threats from aircraft and drones to cruise and short-range ballistic missiles. The supporting radar and command suite, including the 91 N6E and 92 N6E radars, integrates with Algeria's existing systems to enable layered defense and resilient tracking of low observable targets. By adding the S400, Algeria significantly extends its interception range, enabling coverage of critical national zones such as coastal cities, oil infrastructure, and border regions. The 40 and 6Es range allows surveillance and potential interdiction across portions of Moroccan airspace and the Western Mediterranean. This alters the regional air balance, presenting a direct challenge to Morocco's US and Israeli-supplied air capabilities, which have so far lacked an equivalent in altitude or range. The acquisition also highlights the enduring strength of Algeria's defense partnership with Russia, its primary arms supplier, accounting for about 73% of Algerian imports between 2018 and 2022. Discussions on future cooperation, including possible participation in advanced Russian programs like the Su-57 fighter, further cement this bilateral framework. Ultimately, the operational deployment of the S-400 marks a major enhancement of Algeria's strategic posture. It reinforces its air defense autonomy, improves deterrence capabilities, and positions Algeria as the sole Maghreb state with a true strategic range air defense system. This development reshapes the regional military balance, strengthens Algeria's air denial potential, and underscores its policy of maintaining a high-end, independent defense capability supported by close ties with Russia.
The HMS Venturer, the first of the British Royal Navy new Type 31 frigates, has been unveiled. Built by Babcock, this warship embodies the UK's £10 billion surface fleet modernization, reinforcing global maritime presence.
On May 27, 2025, the British Royal Navy officially unveiled HMS Venturer, the first of its new Type 31 general-purpose frigates, marking a key milestone in the UK's £10 billion surface fleet modernization effort. Built by Babcock at Rosyth, the 5,700-ton ship emerged after 3 years of assembly and is now being prepared for launch. HMS Venturer is the lead vessel of the Inspiration-class Type 31 program, which will deliver 5 ships by 2030 under a £1.25 billion contract. Designed around Babcock's Arrowhead 140 model, the Type 31 balances affordability, modularity, and export potential. The ship features a combined diesel-electric and diesel-mechanical propulsion system, enabling speeds over 25 knots and a range of 7,000 nautical miles. Armed with a 57mm Bofors Mk 110 gun, 240mm Bofors Mk 4 guns, and a 32-cell Sea-Scepter air defense system. HMS Venturer also incorporates the Thales Tacticos combat system, NS 110 radar, and MRS 400 fire control radar. The frigate supports helicopter operations and unmanned aerial systems with an open architecture design for future upgrades. Strategically, the Type 31s will enhance the Royal Navy's global presence, supporting NATO and multinational operations across regions like the Indo-Pacific and the Mediterranean. The program also revitalizes UK shipbuilding, with Babcock pursuing export opportunities. HMS Venturer is expected to enter service by 2027, marking a significant advancement in the Royal Navy's capabilities amid evolving maritime challenges.
At MADEX 2025, South Korean shipbuilder Hanwha Ocean presents 2 major innovations: the Ocean 2000 submarine, a mid-sized diesel-electric export platform, and the Ghost Commander 2, a conceptual carrier built for unmanned and main operation. Together, they signaled a bold leap in South Korea's naval technology.
At MADEX 2025, South Korea's premier naval defense exhibition held in Busan from May 28 to 31, Hanwha Ocean took center stage. With a strong national footprint and growing export ambitions, the company showcased its technological vision for the future of maritime warfare. 2 standout concepts captured global attention: the Ghost Commander 2 aircraft carrier and the Ocean 2000 attack submarine. The Ghost Commander 2 is a next-generation aircraft carrier that blends conventional naval design with advanced autonomous systems. At 240 meters in length and 42,000 tons in displacement, the Ghost Commander II is equipped to operate helicopters, fixed-wing aircraft, and a wide array of UAVs. Its flight deck features 6 helipads and an electromagnetic catapult, while a spacious hangar served by dual elevators ensures fluid air operations. With vertical launch systems, CIWS defenses, and full-spectrum drone integration, the Ghost Commander II stands as a strategic hub for manned-unmanned teaming and multi-domain naval warfare. The Ocean 2000 is a diesel-electric submarine developed for the exporter market, drawing on the design of the KSS-3 class. The Ocean 2000 incorporates air-independent propulsion, lithium-ion batteries, and a modular 16-weapon loadout that's capable of deploying torpedoes, anti-ship missiles, or even naval mines. Featuring stealth-optimized sensors, a submerged top speed of 20 knots, and an operational range of 10,000 nautical miles, the Ocean 2000 is really tailored for navies seeking versatile undersea capabilities without the scale of strategic class platforms. Through these 2 flagship systems, Hanwha Ocean signals its transformation from a domestic builder to a forward-leaning global player, shaping the future of naval warfare through modularity, autonomy, and operational flexibility.
Stay with us on Defense Web TV for your weekly recap and daily 1-minute brief, delivering global defense insights straight to you.